there, survivors, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. I'm the Immortal Adrian, and this is episode 33. Now, to save time, we're doing this on the fly, and you'll notice I've headed straight out of the base on Terry, and I've gone as light as possible because we're going to collect some crystal. Now, because I can only go so far at a time, I have to do this in stages. So stage 1, I can make it from my base to the top of this first little metal hill here. If I have a quick look at the map and see where we're going due north to that redwood forest right in front of us there now. So the Giant Redwood Forest, there's another metal mountain in the middle of that we're going to go to. So I can't make it all the way from here, so I'm going to stop at this little island that's on the way, and this is in the swamp, and there's a snake down there, so we have to be careful. Some of these nasties want to try and get us. Quite often I like to try and stop up on top of a rock if I can. That gives me a little bit more security. Snakes is a bit more difficult to get to us. So take note of where we are while we take our 15 seconds to get our breath back. And just to the right of me, I'll show you now, we'll just duck down for a second, come back to this spot here where the swamp begins, and there's another ruin. We've come down into this ruin, and here is a box. Okay, so in this box there's a note. I've already picked that note up, but that's well worth it if you can find that note and get those extra points. Right, so now we're heading towards the redwood forest, the giant redwoods, and I'm going up in the air, and I'm doing this for a reason. Don't fly through the trees. There are animals called thylacoleo, which are basically lions or tigers or something, and they live in the trees, and they will jump out of the trees and tear you off your flying mount. So I've just about run out of stamina, so I have to take my foot off the gas and just come in here at a slow rate and just make it to this hill. Hopefully I don't drop out of the sky, and hopefully I don't get attacked by these argies, the argentavis that are hanging around here. That bird there, they're predatory birds, and they will take us out. So we just stop here long enough to get our breath back, and then we head to the top of this hill. So we'll just get right up near the top, just to this spot here. This is one of the spots I'm looking for. Here's our crystal. So I'll just quickly grab my pick and take as much of this crystal as I think I can carry. Now I think I can carry about 100 kilos on my pteranodon before she's overloaded. So let's just see how we go here. Anything left? Right, just dump the stone. Anything left here? That looks like it. Alright, so we got 91. That will do. Now, while I'm here, let me just show you. Just come up a little bit further. There's more, and we're good to go. And the same as before, but what I'm going to do is, instead of putting my foot on the gas, I'm sacrificing speed for distance. So I can go a bit slower, and by going slower I can go further. And the important thing is to make it through the redwood forest before she runs out of stamina, because when she runs out of stamina she drops like a stone. So I usually wait until I've got about a third of the way across, and then I feel like I can make it. And we're heading for that hill that's in front of us, and that's actually the hill that's next to our base. We can check our map while we're doing this speed, and you can see we're just about to go across the swamp now, and then onto our little piece of the island, which is right there. So now I can speed up, head for the hill, and I'll make it back to this halfway mark before I run out of steam. I'm hoping we do anyway. So if you know where we are, and you know where we've been, and you know where we're going, oh, there we are, we run out of steam. Didn't quite make it. Can we stop there? Yes, we can. So if you know where we are, you can basically end the video now, because I'm just going to make it back to the base. But for anybody that's not sure of where we are or how to get there, this is where we are on the map. That's where we've been, the Redwood Forest. And this is where we're going. Can't really see from this angle. I'll go up in the air and we'll head, and you'll see there's the green ob to the left and the red ob to the right, and so we head basically straight in front, and we will get to our base. And if you like, hit the M key and keep referring to your map and just keep your bearings. You should be able to know where you are, where our base is on the map by now. But this is the landmark. This is the most suitable landmark. Now there's a carnotaurus down there. We don't want to drop here. He'll tear us apart. There's a nice looking red one. So, I'm in trouble. I'm going to run out of steam. So I'm going to try and get far enough away that carno won't be a problem. Now I can't go as far now because I'm carrying weight. This might be safe. We'll just drop here, have a look around. Oh, the insects. Alright. Titanomira soldier. That's the bugs, I call them. That's going to slow down our stamina regaining too. Okay, here it comes, halfway, 2/3, and good. So we'll just buzz up to the top of this hill, because from here we can get a better view of where we've got to go. I'll just stop here, take a breath, 5 seconds, and head. Book it out of here. And straight in front, we'll see our little base on top of the knoll. This is what we call their beta base. We can make it to there quite comfortably, and then we know we're home. Okay, so as I explained, that's pretty much all that's going to happen in this episode. I'm just going to make it back to the base, and then I'm going to put this crystal into the cupboard, and we're going to start making some more greenhouse. You can see I've finished extending the base. It's all stone now, and so that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you all in the next episode when we make some more greenhouse stuff. Take care.